Whispered among locals, the Devil's Playground was a cursed plot of land on the outskirts of town. Generations ago, it had been a lively park where children played. But after a series of tragic disappearances, it was abandoned. Rumors spread of a sinister force, an ancient evil bound to the land. No one dared enter, until now. Sarah, a journalist desperate for a breakthrough, decided to investigate the playground's legend. Armed with her camera and recorder, she ventured into the heart of the cursed land. Skeptical but curious, she believed exposing the truth behind the myths could change her career. As Sarah explored, she heard faint whispers carried on the wind, growing louder with every step. They weren't words but an indecipherable chant, resonating with an unnatural rhythm. Her camera caught strange shapes moving in the corner of her vision, but when she turned, there was nothing there. Sarah stumbled upon a strange marking in the dirt, a pentagram surrounded by charred symbols. It pulsed faintly with an inner light, and as she knelt to examine it, the whispers turned into a deafening roar. She realized this was the source of the curse. The ground beneath the pentagram cracked open, and a monstrous figure emerged, a demon bound to the playground. Its voice boomed, demanding Sarah leave or face eternal torment. But Sarah, determined to break the curse, refused. Sarah remembered the journal she carried, filled with notes from a priest who once tried to cleanse the playground. She recited the incantations aloud, her voice trembling but resolute. The demon roared in defiance, but the ground began to seal itself, the curse weakening with every word. With a final word, the pentagram vanished, and the playground was transformed. The rusted swings gleamed with fresh paint, the broken slides stood tall, and the oppressive darkness was replaced by golden sunlight. The playground was reborn, a haven for children once more. As Sarah stood in the newly transformed playground, a sense of profound peace washed over her. The once cursed land now radiated warmth, and the echoes of past laughter returned, not as haunting whispers but as joyous memories filling the air. Children's laughter, once a harrowing reminder of loss, now sounded clear and beautiful, like a melody of hope. The journal, now blank, lay at her feet, its purpose fulfilled. Sarah bent down to pick it up, realizing that its weight had lifted. It was just an ordinary book now. The pentagram was gone, the sinister markings erased, and the earth stood firm beneath her. Sarah looked around, tears welling up in her eyes, as the ghostly figures of children appeared one last time. Their forms were no longer twisted by pain or despair but glowing with an ethereal light. They smiled at Sarah before fading into the golden sunlight. From the forest's edge, a figure emerged, a priest, his face kind but weathered, the same man whose notes had guided Sarah. Or was he? He nodded at her with a smile of quiet pride before vanishing like the mist. As she turned to leave, the playground's gates creaked open, as though inviting the town back. For the first time in years, the Devil's Playground was no longer a place of fear but of joy and redemption. Sarah whispered a silent prayer of thanks and walked away, her footsteps light and her heart full. She knew the story she would write would be more than just an article. It would be a testament to hope, courage, and the power of the human spirit to triumph over darkness.